YouTube, what's going on? You guys know who this is. East New York's finest, hosted by yours truly, Snaggletooth Mike. I'd like to give a thanks to everybody out there who watch my videos, regardless on how they view or feel about me personally. I just want to say thank you to everybody, all the subs and stuff like that. But you know, this video is basically is really a part 1, but a part 2. Then there'll be a part 3. Reason why I'm saying it is because this one and the next one, it's going to be like kind of like a 2-part mini series. Even though the video before this one, prior to this one, is basically a markup of, leading up to me getting the stuff you see behind me. So again, I saw her at the market, her and her son. They were right next to me, and I'm setting up too. But Isaiah was extremely tired from the Friday before, and I decided to let him sleep in the truck because everything I put in there anyway on Friday, and it was manageable for me. So I did keep 10% of the stuff in the truck, and I brought out 90% of it. And something did tell me to ask the lady and her son, hey, do you guys have any toys or video games, by the way? But for some reason, I was just too preoccupied on saying, oh, they probably ain't gonna have shit anyway. You know, you never know, man. You should always ask. And I don't know why, I just thought that they didn't. And I seen this Chinese dude, I'm not gonna mention his name, and my boy Hector over there. I was like, oh shit, let me go see what she got. And when the Chinese dude was trying to make a deal, when Hector came up, me and him came up almost at the same time. I think he was there a couple seconds or so before me. And the Chinese dude, he's always have this stupid laugh, like this annoying laugh, like a nervous laugh and shit. And I started saying, this nigga ain't getting this shit. Hector was going through it, I was going through it, and I just basically told him, I said, listen, man, I'm sorry, but I'm a collector. I collect this stuff, you know. And I was going through shit, and I was like, well, what are you asking on the figures? And it was like $5 each, and I don't think me and Hector was on the same page as far as what we thought they were worth. I thought, I mean, a figure like this, your cheapest, crappiest figure from the 97 to 2006 line is always worth $5. I mean, whether it has any weapons or anything with it. If they have weapons and stuff with them, it's a $10, $15 figure all day. But if it's just, this is a custom. If it's just a regular figure, regardless on who it is, regardless of how shitty it looks, it's minimum a $5 figure. There is no such thing as a $2 or $3 G.I. Joe figure when it comes to, you know, toy show. I mean, people sell them for that, but me as a G.I. Joe guy, I mean, I am very well known with G.I. Joe Transformers. I've dumbed down a little bit on remembering what weapons and remembering certain names of certain figures from 82 to 94, because for over the past year, I've been really concentrating on and getting myself known with the 97 to 06 line, which I never knew. But I've been buying and trying to get so much of it, because to me, it's a lot more, it's easy, believe it or not, it's easier and more manageable to get your hands on the 82, the 94 stuff than it is to get the 97 to 06. Y'all might be like, nah, get the fuck out of here. No. From experience, I'm going to tell you, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, both lines have a lot of common figures. What makes a figure uncommon is what a person is willing to spend for it, and which version and or which one it is. I mean, believe it or not, the 82 to 94 G.I. Joes have a lot of variants, little slight intricate variants to them too. I know that now by doing more research, but these are a lot more, not only common, but, you know, obviously it's not as secret. But anyway, as you guys saw, I did get that stuff thanks to my boy Heck by letting me get it all and whatever. But whatever he wants, I'll probably let him. I'm going to let him go through stuff too. But this particular video right now is the aftermath. It's gonna be 2 parts, because I really want to do like an hour or less. I don't want to do 2 or 3 hours of just back to back. I mean, me personally, I like watching videos. The longer the better to me, the more entertaining. But I just decide I don't want to rush. So I'm going to show you all the vehicles and stuff I got first. And I'm going to leave the other long skinny bin, being that it has G.I. Joe's weapons in it. I'm going to leave that for last. That's going to be the part 2. Really a part 3, but part 2 of this specific miniseries, because this is the stuff that I got from the Bronx after the flea market. So let's go through it. Let's do it. This might even be longer than an hour, to be honest with you guys. So let's see. I paid up for this stuff though. Believe you me, I didn't get this shit cheap. I mean, I got it. I was happy with it, and it's ironic considering the fact that I'm actually willing to sell my 97 to 06 line so I could put my Hot Toys in my office, and I'll keep the original G.I. Joe room. But nobody's gonna pay me what I want for this, so I'll just keep everything at where it is. So this is a box of parts that they had. So this person definitely was into customs and stuff. So I gotta do my due diligence on this, because there are some figures like this guy has the wrong legs or the wrong thighs, I believe. So yeah, he has the wrong thighs. He has the wrong head. His head's supposed to be like a black mask. I don't know if that's in here, but somebody definitely customize their stuff. I mean, my plan wasn't to even show you guys this. My plan was to leave this with the other stuff, but fuck it. Well, I don't think I see that head, so I'll probably just wind up putting that in here, because I don't see the legs for that one. So I mean, they should be in here. Actually, I think these are them. Wait, where is he? I think these are his legs. Nah, I don't think those are his legs. This is just all over the place. Him as well. I'm gonna get to him in a second. I just want to see where I'm at, because this is what they gave me. Like the guy. I don't know if that's the boy's father, uncle, whoever the hell he is. Cool guy though, but it's. I mean, obviously he's supposed to look out for them. Which he did do. Really, really cool guy. I mean, everybody was nice. They welcomed me to their home. I mean, I was outside. I didn't go inside their house, but still in all, they were really nice, really cool and nice people. I can't argue it. And again, she didn't have to sell me the stuff. I mean, I was very disappointed, because she kept. I think I have it, but I don't know if I have it new or not, or may not even have. I don't know, but she kept the Duke with the Duke that comes with the all plain tan Hummer, and she kept a couple of other figures. So I think those are the figures they looked up, and they just decided they were expensive, and they kept. So I was a little upset and disappointed at that, but again, it's their stuff. The price we worked out, I thought it was including that stuff, and when I went to come back to make sure everything was done, she was like, "Oh no, I'm keeping these for my grandson. I want him to know what G.I. Joe is," and I just gave her this what stupid look and sigh. But at that point, I couldn't say nothing, because now you don't want to fuck up a good thing. I mean, was I a little disappointed? Yeah. And I was like, yo, that's bullshit. I said to myself, but I kept my mouth shut, because at the end of the day, it is their stuff. I mean, I already paid them for it, but I want to keep a good rapport with them. And the reason why I want to keep a good rapport with them, because I want to make sure I'm going to be the guy that she's going to sell to, or they're going to sell to. Sometimes you have to deal with a lot of nonsense. Oh, here's another Night Creeper. Where's his thing? So I'm not gonna lie, I was like, yo, it's fucked up. I mean, I was like, oh, what? And I was like, okay. So I had to catch myself, and I was like, okay, I get it. In my mind, I'm like, God damn it, what the fuck kind of bullshit is this? But I mean, I could have said something, but then I didn't want to force her. Because I doubt they would have gave me the money back. But what if they would have been like, you know what? Okay, we'll give you your money back, and then what? Whether I take the money back or not, now I look like a dickhead and a scumbag, and I mess up stuff with them because you know the whole thing is you want to maintain a good rapport, regardless of how you think, how you feel about something. You have to, because again, you want to keep the lines open, because now when they get stuff, they'll always sell to me. All right, so here we have a APC. Yeah, you know me. You down with APC? Yeah, you know me. Who down with APC? This whole party. I know it's really, other people's property, but you guys get the picture. So this is missing the seat belts. I found the gun. The gun was in the stuff that I got yesterday morning or yesterday with them. So it's missing the steering wheel and the seat belts. A lot of people don't know, but this is considered a carrying case. It's a vehicle and a carrying case. But yeah, you got an APC. Yeah, you know me. You got an APC. Then you got this guy right here, down there, which is he obviously he doesn't go in here, and it looks like it's missing the other gun. But you have here this guy, which is the Crimson Tank or some shit like that. Then you have this guy here. So I do got. Tomorrow I'll probably wind up going. Either tomorrow, or maybe today I might wind up going, because I think tomorrow I just want to stay home all day today. I mean, all day after I go from physical therapy. So maybe tomorrow I'll do that. I think after I go to physical therapy, I'll stop by Family Dollar and I'll pick up a whole bunch of Ziploc bags, because I want to bag and tag a lot of these. And yeah. So you do have this Cobra Hith tank. I have them over there somewhere, I think. So you have this one here. Then you have this one as well. This is complete. It's like $30, $30 to $40 for this. The other one about the same. I don't know if this is one. If this is I won't be that fucking lucky. But let me see if I have this one. I may need this one. If I do, that's fucking phenomenal, because that's one thing I could take off my list. But I don't see it here. I know it's the Night Adder I need. That's almost this color. This one I may have. But regardless, I'll look it up and see. But you got this blue submarine thingamajig. And of course, there's another one. And another one. And this has one of these guys in there. Hiding out incognito. Son of a bitch. You can't hide from me. Can't hide from me, G. So we got here another Cobra Hith tank. Crimson Hith tank. Then we got this bad boy here, which is the I can't remember if this is the Cobra. If this is like the transport or the something ring neck or some shit like that. So it's got a Neo Viper in here, and it's got two more Neo Vipers in like a black blue. This is like a $50 to $60 vehicle. This is not complete. It's missing something here, but I'm pretty confident I probably have it. Cause they were like, yeah, I think it's complete. And I kept asking her, like, where'd you get this stuff? Even at the flea market, I was like, where'd you get these figures? Cause she said, oh, I got vehicles and stuff at home. And they were like very like, not only standoffish, but like, her and her son paused and looked at each other. I'm like, okay, so I think they got more stuff. But it don't matter. I think I became like one of their favorite people because of I gave them a lot of money yesterday. Not only that, but I bought a Supreme Nike denim vest. I love vests and hoodies. I'm not really a jacket guy, but this year I did wear jackets because the snow was ridiculous. You do have this Crimson Asp. I don't know if this came by itself or if it came with a vehicle. It did come with a vehicle. It came with the Vala vs. Venom Operation Sabotage, because I'm looking at it right now. So yeah. Then you got this guy here, which I know I have this. You know, I know I have this thing. Well, if I don't have it, which I know I'm pretty confident I do have it in the box, and it comes with the Cobra Eel inside. I don't know if this is complete or if it comes with him, but I'm gonna look in the book anyhow. Then you got this bad boy, which I know I have. I think this comes with oh, it's a Cobra. I'm about to say I thought it came with a Frostbite. How much do I know? I still need to learn. It comes with one of those polar guys. One of the polar bears, or what the hell they call them. Yeah. And then here is one of the cycles. I need the crimson one. That crimson cycle is fucking ridiculously expensive, but I do need that. I think this is maybe, is this a sidecar for it maybe? Yeah, this is the sidecar, so I think that goes like that, and this somehow comes here. Okay, there you got that, and I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. So there you have that. I need the red one to this. That thing is very rare to find. Then here we got, I know I got this guy. I know I got this. This is probably like 20, 25 bucks. I paid a lot. I mean, the deal was fucking phenomenal. Normally, I always have buyer's remorse. I mean, everybody has buyer's remorse. Even though they know they get a good deal, everybody has buyer remorse. You got this thing here. Then you got two of these helicopters. Two of the same, I'm guessing. Oh, here's the other piece for it. So they did treat me nice. You know, they were cool. But, you know, the dude, he wasn't playing, man. He was like, yo, he was there. He made sure. Once I saw the man there, I did get intimidated. I'm like, oh, man. This is probably a husband or this kid's father. And at first, I thought he was going to say something about the deal earlier. Because the kid gave me a price earlier. And I was like, nah, I think that's too low. And the mother of him was like, what the fuck did this guy just say? And I was like, nah, I think it's worth a little bit more than that. I think I could pay a little bit more than that. And she said, yo, I that's nice. I appreciate that. You know, you got to be like that, man. Because that, you know, like, you know, not only speaking to people about stuff, but sometimes, you know, like, obviously, you know, actions speak louder than words. And, you know, and the guy was like, well, you know, I know it's worth something because you came out. And I was like, yeah, true that. I did come out, but I came out for a deal, not a steal, but at the same time, I got to make money too. So we were cracking jokes. Everybody was comfortable. The price the kid gave me for just the other box of G.I. Joe figures was a lot higher than what I expected. But he was like, "Oh, that's because they have, you know, there's a lot of figures in here too, and these ones, there's weapons and file cards in there." And he was right. There was weapons and file cards, but I wasn't really trying to spend that on that. My plan was to spend about the same price for that with the vehicles, but they wasn't having it. And again, I paid $550 for the stuff you saw the video prior. So again, I wasn't trying to hit them in their head, but I wasn't, you know, I have almost all that shit anyway. But if I can make money on something, whether I collect it or not, I'm going. And if I can upgrade and at the same time finish off my shit with that stuff and maybe gain a couple of figures I would want extras of or whatever, why the fuck not? You know, so you got this guy that was in there. Here's another Neo Viper. And here's another, I forgot his name, Coils, or I don't know his fucking name. And here is Imperial somebody. And oh, where's your mask, my man? Get your damn mask, them by. And here is another Crimson God. And then we got this dude here. I forgot his name. I think everybody now is Cobra Coils. But you know, he was actually in here as well. He probably come with one of these things here. And then we got some missiles. Damn it, Colonel. Where are the missiles? I don't know of any missiles. I know you're probably like, damn, bro, this guy is always saying that. You have to understand. If you ain't see Rambo 3, you wouldn't understand what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Again, if you guys have not seen Rambo 3, you would not understand the point of me saying that. I don't know of any missiles. That was when Colonel Troutman got caught by the Russian dude. That fucking helicopter was badass though, man. That helicopter, they were destroying all the Middle Easterns with that shit. They were killing all the rebels. All right, let's see what this one is. Since it's closer to me. Alrighty then. So here, the other Hummer was like this, but it was a lighter tan in this, and it was all plain, and it was in a box. So I mean, I'm still like, why of all the things, why she kept that? And then there was some other figures I didn't even see. I mean, I saw them, but I didn't see them, and she kept those. So, but again, you can't argue with somebody, and you can't be greedy. I don't want to come across and get under her bad side. You got to think of somebody's good graces. They gave me a good deal on this stuff. I mean, yes, I paid for it, but this is probably worth about $50-$60 if it's complete. So we got here a camouflage Hummer. Then we got some more of these tanks. These ones here, which I know I have. And I believe this may, it's not complete. Is there figuras in here? Where's the figuras? Where figuras? Where are you? Figuras. Some of y'all probably like, why you say that word figuras? There's a guy, a Polish guy named Pete that used to come. I mean, who don't know a Polish person named Pete? First of all, it's like almost every Polish person I run into, name is Pete. Like they really big Catholics, so maybe it has something to do with Pete. I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck I'm saying. And here is another one. Another one, guys. And then we have it's right there. Well, right here, which is the Snowcat. This has the steering wheel, but it doesn't have the wiper. It does not have the wiper. Where is the wiper? Tell me where the viper. Tell me where the windshield viper is. I don't know of any viper. And then you got this guy here, which I know I have, but I think there's like 2 versions of this fucking thing. I don't know if I have both, or if I'm missing one, or one comes with, yeah, here it is right here. So I think that's the same one. It came by itself. Oh yeah, of course, my fucking luck is that one. It's the same exact one, because I think it's like a different black or something like that. But it came by itself. It's the G.I. Joe versus Cobra Spy Troops Sky Sweeper, I believe. It's probably like fucking $50-$60 too. Then you got this thing. I mean, I'm pretty confident I have this. Probably one of them packs somewhere. Then you got this guy. I think this come with one of the 97, 99, I mean 97 or 2000. It says 85 on it, but I think it come with one of the 97 guys or something like that. It looks virtually almost complete. It's probably missing something on the top and maybe something in the back, but I will look it up and see who he comes with and what it comes with, because I mean I'm pretty confident I have it, because I have mostly all of the fucking vehicles. I know I got this thing here. I think I got like 2 or 3 of these. It's like fucking $20, $15-$20. Here is another one of those asps. And then this one here. Oh, okay. I think I did. No, that's the other one. But I'm looking at this right now, and I have it. I'm looking at it. Oh, but this is missing the. Oh, here's the front. They put a lot of detail in this. Interesting. This may be broken. No, it's not. Okay, it's not. So you have this bad boy here. This is probably like 50, 60 bucks too. Yeah. So then you have this, which I know I also have, because they came on like a blister card with a figure. These little mini things. It's probably like fucking 20 bucks. Then you got this other helicopter, or as my older brothers used to say, they could never pronounce shit. They used to say helicopter. I remember one time my grandmother, because my grandmother raised my two older brothers, because my mom, she had them very young. And back then, you know, you weren't allowed to keep your children. Like the city would take them if somebody else didn't take them. And my mom was young when she had, like, she was like almost a preteen. Yeah, you can say my mom was a whore. I mean, you know, it is what the fuck it is. And she had them young. I think my mother had me at 15. No, she conceived me at 15, had me at 16, almost 16. And she conceived them at, I think, 13 and a half and had them at 14. Some shit like that, because my two older brothers, well, the only surviving one now out of the twins, because the other one passed away in 21. He was, I mean, you know, they're only a year older than me. So we're basically 20-something years older than our younger siblings. But anyhow, they used to always say helicopter. And my grandmother used to say, God damn it, I told you to stop saying that. It's helicopter. And she couldn't say it because, you know what I'm saying, she had a real deep southern accent. That shit was funny though, man. Every time I think of a helicopter, I think of helicopter. And they both said it. And it's funny because one liked cheese, one didn't. One liked mayonnaise, one liked mustard. It was fucking weird. I mean, when you think of twins, they were really they were identical, and they both liked the opposite of what the other one liked. I thought that shit was so dope. Me and my brother JD talk about that all the time. But now, you know, him being in, well, anyway, now it's different. A lot of stuff he didn't like then, he likes now. So, and you know, this little thing here, oh, it's the same thing as that one. So it's two of them. But yeah, man, that shit was funny. My grandmother used to go in on them shit. And it's funny because I remember one time my grandmother hit him, even though she raised them. I remember one time my mom got mad, and she was like, "Well, God damn it, Mary, you can't talk neither." It's funny how you call a tea kettle black, and you're like, "Yo, you know, pronounce it right," and you're gonna hit somebody, and you can't pronounce it. Your pronunciation is even worse. Like my grandmother, God rest her soul, she said ha instead of house, and sausage was saucer. Like saying saucer. Lloyd was Lord. Like my grandmother could not speak at all, man. My grandmother could not speak. And at times my mother used to always fucking, oh my God, those two are like cats and dogs. I remember one time my grandmother, she said, "Stop hitting him, don't hit that boy because he can't pronounce it. You can't talk neither, bitch." Like that shit was hilarious. I mean, my family is just ridiculous. So there's two of these. I mean, y'all can say what the fuck you want, man. Y'all got fucked up people in your families too. Y'all motherfuckers can sit here and judge me all you want. Like, damn, man, it's like that, niggas. Y'all motherfuckers got fucked up family members too. Like, y'all don't got people in your family that's fucked up. Shit, don't feel bad for me. I already know what y'all thinking. Like, damn, bro, that's fucked up. Yeah, like you don't got fucked up. Y'all niggas got crackheads and dope fiends, thieves, homosexuals. Y'all got all types of crazy shit in your families, just like I do. We all do. Ain't nothing or nobody on this fucking planet is perfect except death. Death is the only thing that's 100%, and the only thing that's 100% and perfect. Because it has its own perfect timing, and it has its own way of dealing with the dead, and it's the only thing that's 100% in life. This goes to something. You know what I mean? A lot of people always ask me or say, "Damn, man, you act like you fascinated with death." I wouldn't say I'm rushing it, or am I really fascinated with it. It's just that I respect death, and I know death is coming for all of us, and there's nothing you can do about it. But me, I learned a long time ago, accept it. Don't worry about it, but accept it. Because regardless of you accepting it or not, it's coming. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, enough of that. So there's two of these in there as well. I mean, I'm pretty sure they got more stuff, because she almost caught her slipping when the guy, not her son, but when the other guy that was helping them, he made a couple of comments, and and she caught herself. She caught herself real quick. So you got these two as well. 25th anniversary, and another one of these guys. I know this goes to that. I know this goes to that Snowcat. It's not painted like it's not painted like that. Here is a Lifelines medical thing. But again, I think she's got more. I personally think, I ain't gonna say I know, but if I had to bet on the average, I would definitely say that yeah, she definitely has more stuff. I think the 80 stuff she kept. I don't know where she got this stuff from. She wouldn't say, but she was very hesitant and like really looking like weird. Like, why is this guy asking me? Because like I asked her earlier, I said, so where'd you get all this stuff from? Like somebody, like your kid or somebody personally, you know, and storage units, or? And she like paused and they looked at each other and she said, well, you know, a little bit of both. And I'm like, oh, okay. And you know, I didn't think much of it, but the longer the day went and everybody kept coming back, making it hot, asking me, hey, did you make a price? Did you do a deal with her? Da da da. And some people were just standing there and they were just really making it hot, man. Like, I was like, oh my God. I mean, I wanted to say something like, I started to say like, yo, dude, you got to relax, man. Because she was like really, really paying attention to certain people talking to me, especially when you're asking prices on stuff. And they see you talking to me and I'm already trying to work a deal. Like, she was already a little offended and upset at what me and Hector were doing. Because I don't, you know, but then later on she kind of understood it. And I said, well, you know, you want somebody to buy stuff from you and put money in your pocket, you want a collector, not a reseller. I mean, you know, reseller's gonna buy it, but you know, a collector's gonna pay more. And I told her that right to the fucking face. You know, I told her, you know, and I told her about the Chinese guy. I said, yo, listen, I ain't gonna tell you guys what I said, and some of you may think it's fucked up, but I was straightforward with her. I ain't about cock blocking nobody, but too many times have I allowed other people to buy shit at the flea market, thinking that they would appreciate it, and then let me look through the shit and be like, all right, you know, you want this? Give me this for it, or look it up real quick and then offer a price. They don't do that. They just be like, nah, man, I'll let you know. Everybody says that, I'll let you know. I know what that means. Or I'll think about it, or nah, or they might just come out outright and be like, nah, I'm gonna hold on to it or whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool. Because I'm never like, alright, well, fuck you, but I'm like, damn, you know, I should have brought it. And I always have that, I should have this, I should have that. So yesterday, I wasn't gonna be on that shit, on that I should have, could. No, I was like, fuck that, I'm gonna buy it. Well, he gonna buy it, he gonna pay for that shit. So here is part of the Cobra Island. But I'm gonna get to that in a second. Let me get these helicopters out. So I know I have this one. I'm looking right at it. So you have two of them here. You got the crimson one, which I have one there. I think I have all of them. Oh, I got two. Damn, I got two of them. So I already got two of them. These things are like 100 and better. Hopefully they're complete. So you got the green one and the red one. There is a tan one, and there's also another, like an all green one or some shit like that. But I got all of them. I think they made like 4 or 5 of them. But these are pretty cool. So I don't know just how close this stuff is to being complete. I told him I'm not sure if this stuff is complete, but it's all good anyway because people do buy parts. And I told him, I was like, well, you know, I do deals with people, and this, that, and third. So again, I know that that Asian guy is upset, but you know, he'll get over it. And if he don't, I don't know what to tell him. You know, I mean, some of y'all might say, oh, well, you know, that's kind of fucked up. You're saying one thing, you're doing another. Well, you know what? To each his own, man. Too many times, him and so many other people, I allowed them to buy stuff. And I'm like, hey, and I watched them and I said, oh, okay. And I'm like, yo, I might be interested in that, or I'm interested in that. And they're like, all right, well, let me work the deal out. They say that shit. Well, they're like, all right, well, let me work the deal out, and then we'll talk. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then as soon as I come back or the deal is done, I'm like, oh, so what are you thinking? And they're like, oh no, I think I'm gonna keep it. And I'm like, I mean, I don't get mad like that because I'm not childish like that, but I do be like, damn. And I do get a little offended, like, damn, man, you know, I should have made a deal on it. And I always fucking say that. I should have this, I should have that. I should have this, I should have that, and I didn't. So, but this, on the other hand, which is ironic, because like I said, I am trying to sell off my my 97 to 06 online, but I only want to get rid of it just to make room up here for my G.I. Joe stuff. I mean, for my Hot Toy stuff. So I don't need to get rid of it. You know, I just choose that I you know, hey, I can put money in my pocket, and on top of that, you know, do this. So it's no sweat either way. Oh man, where's this thing go? Something goes here. This goes somewhere. I don't know where. And I told him, I mean, I felt bad, even though I don't really particularly like him. But dude, man, at the end of the day, fuck that. You know? You know, fuck that. You know? Because too many people I've done that shit with. Too many fucking people I've done that. I'm like, hey, well, you know. And they're like, all right, I got you. And I get fucked over. And they know what they're doing. Because their philosophy is, fuck it. If I buy it, it's mine. And then, of course, you buy it, it's yours. Man, I really gotta look at this thing. This may be complete though. But at the end of the day, man, nah. This stuff, and I didn't have to buy it, and I could have kept $1,500 in my fucking pocket, to be honest with y'all. Y'all probably like, $1,500? Yeah. This stuff ain't cheap. It's not the 80s. It's not the 80s and it's not the 80s and early 90s lot. No, it's not. But it doesn't make it not worth anymore. I know what this stuff is worth. I'm selling it. And I've been buying it, a lot of it. So I spent over fucking $30,000 on not even a quarter of this shit. So I know what this stuff is worth. What stuff is worth as a collector versus somebody as a reseller is two totally different things. So as a collector, I know what this stuff is worth, and if I have to get rid of some of it, or at least some of this stuff that I got from them, my money is there. You know, like I said, I paid $1,500 for everything. They gave me a couple of dollars off of this. I mean, you know, they didn't give me a crazy deal, but I thought the deal was okay. I was okay with the deal. Like, oh, okay, cool. You know, I mean, to pay hundreds is better, but they were looking shit up, and they were not playing. So this, okay. Just to show you guys this stuff, I don't know why all of these would have. Okay, so this is the G.I. Joe one. Okay, so this is for the G.I. Joe, and this is the Cobra one. The Cobra one comes with 3 too, right? So the Cobra one comes with 3, and the G.I. Joe one comes with 3. So these are for both of the helicopters. This is for the Cobra Island thingamajig. And these are for, there might be parts in here I need for my helicopters. So I'm gonna complete. I know there's like 1 or 2 of them that are missing something. So I'll just go ahead and complete that shit too. That Crimson one. I don't know. This is wherever the fuck this goes to. I don't know. But yeah. Put that there. This is that Ninja Battle thingamajig. I have it over there. But this is I do have the wood. I got that earlier from the I don't know what the hell this is. No step. I don't know. if this is G.I. Joe or not. We got barbed wire. You got some more parts. I mean, nothing to really sit here and show you guys, really, like, just shit you guys already seen. That's basically everything. It looks like I'm under an hour, so that's pretty cool. So that's everything. I am going to go ahead and put these vehicles together and see what's complete. And I might even show you guys the video. I might do a video showing that, or I might not. My priority is to show you guys, because I did get some stuff today. I did go to Columbus. The same guys that sold me a lot of toys last year that I was buying and then selling it all to Eunice. He's no longer available or buying. So, or at least not to my knowledge. So, and they had some stuff, but my boy Hector, who's been buying a lot from me, I don't think he would like a lot of that stuff. And they were selling it pretty cheap, but I wasn't comfortable paying what they wanted for the stuff, even though it was really cheap. But I did go. They were basically my motivation to go, because I wasn't going to go this morning. But when they text me and I realized who it was, I was like, you know what, fuck it, let me go out there. And I went out there, and it wasn't even worth me getting dressed and going. But, you don't, what I'm saying, you can't be sure all the time, Sometimes you got to go out there and see what people have. They didn't have anything that I thought I would want to put money into, and I'm glad I didn't, because I wound up buying from one dude. I brought well, you guys are gonna see in the video after the next one. So that's gonna be four videos I should have up back to back, maybe even 5, because later, after the G.I. Joe figs, I may show you the vehicles complete. I may do a quick video showing that. I'm not too sure yet. But yeah, man, I may do that. And I may do that even before I show the stuff I picked up today in Columbus. I did get a lot. Everything I got in Columbus was all boxed. I thought the prices were right, and I took them. I took everything. Everybody gave me a one set single price for everything, and they added it up, and that's what I did. The other dude, he had a couple of video games. He had 2 NESs. One NES was complete with the adapter and the AV or RF switch, whatever you want to call it. The other one was missing the adapter and gun. So I took the one with the gun, zapper. I took the one with the zapper, the AC power cord, basically everything, including an extra controller. And I took the only 2 Nintendo games that I thought made sense. I don't remember what they were. One was Paperboy and Bubble Bobble. So Bubble Bobble and Paperboy, I took those 2. The other ones, and then he had a purple, little discolored purple GameCube, which is ironic considering the fact that I actually brought a GameCube early this week from Red, White, and Blue. But I paid $1 for it because it came with a lot of stuff and it's really clean. And his GameCube did come with Super Mario Sunshine, which is like a 40-something-ish dollar game or so. So he gave me, we worked the deal out for the GameCube and the NES with those games I mentioned, and I was happy with the deal because I'm the one that came up with the price. He wanted to go higher, and I kind of like told him down. He was like, all right, cool. And normally he don't like to be taught down, but me and him have a real good rapport. He knows I'm not a full of shit person, so he knows he can go by my word and all that shit. So that's why it's always good to have a really good rapport with people, so people know that you're not full of it. To me that's very important, to be like that. But anyway, let me end this video. This video should be loading, and I'm gonna show you guys the other figs, and I'm going to go ahead. I'm gonna use these bins to put the fig. Actually, I might even show you the background while I'm showing you the figures. That might even be better. So I might just put the bins all around here, and have the vehicles and show you what is and what isn't complete as far as vehicle goes. I'm not talking about, when I say complete, they're not gonna be complete with the figures. I'm just gonna show the complete vehicles and that Cobra Island whatever thingamajig. Actually, I got one. I got one. I do have one. I got 2 of them. I think I got one in the box and out. I just realized that it's just sitting right there. So at least now I know that jail cell comes with that. Okay. So I did. No, wait a minute. Oh, okay. So That other piece goes up there, and that is something else. Okay, so all right, and the barbed wire goes for that. So there's a good chance that, I mean, that's complete. That's like 70 to like $120 if it has the figure too. You know what I mean? You never know, but yeah, man. So let me get on board, and while this is being loaded, let me go online and look at pictures of this stuff, and try to get the ball rolling over here. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna catch you guys when I catch you. Peace.